Hello, welcome to the final episode of Open Roads Journey of Heart and Home. In this final episode, Tess and Opal continue their drive forward toward Canada, navigating the emotional fallout of the secret they uncovered. This final chapter focuses on the quiet moments, the conversations that almost happen, the tension that lingers, and the growing sense that the road ahead is about more than just distance. Set in 2003, in a world still adjusting after 9/11, their journey takes on a deeper meaning as they move closer to the truth and to each other. Welcome, everybody. This is Good Vibes Simmons, and welcome to Cozy Gaming Studio. In today's episode of Open Roads, Tess and Opal continue their drive north, carrying the truth they uncovered and the weight of everything left unsaid. The road ahead is long, and the conversations they've been avoiding are starting to surface. This chapter is quieter, more reflective, and filled with the small moments that shape the bigger journey. Now let's see where it takes them next. So, so far, when we look at her book, she says, Mom wants me to pack up my room to get ready for the move next week. It's taken a while, but I'm pretty close. Just a few things left to do before I can cross it off my to do list. And then she crossed off most of Grandma Ellen's stuff was sold off in the estate sale. I haven't really had a chance to look around and see what's left until now. Aunt August called Mom looking for some book that important to her for some reason. Apparently, it's probably somewhere upstairs. This isn't exactly what I pictured when Mom said they had a summer home, but it's still pretty cool in a retro way. There's probably lots of cool old stuff inside from when Mom was a teen, and hopefully some clues to the identity of Grandma Helen's mystery man. I found a weird hook pull thing. What the heck do you call these things anyway? At any rate, I should be able to use this to pull down the steps in the attic. Okay, forget about August book. We found a weird suitcase in a secret compartment in the attic. Did Grandma Ellen hide it there? Why? The answers may lie within. We're on the road to the secret summer home to find out what the deal with Grandma Ellen's mystery man. Who knows what we might find? It'll be a while before we get there, though. We can't get into August's room from the outside. Maybe there's another way in. I'm pretty sure I heard my phone buzz from the glove compartment. We found the locked drawer in the desk in the living room, but the key from Grandma's diary didn't open it. Maybe we can find another key. I found a map to buried treasure in August's room. Could it be the fabled bootlegger gold? Probably not, but it might be something cool. The X marks the spot near the doghouse. A freaking water heater fell through the wall and we can't get in around it. But there's a weird hatch in the floor. Maybe I could go under the house and come up through there. There's a excuse me, there's access to the crawl space around back. It turns out the real treasure was the friends we made along the way. J and K. It was actually the grave of August's imaginary friend, Nightshade. I feel kind of bad for disturbing it. I found the key to Mom's old van. It may not run anymore, but I bet it's a bunch of cool hippie stuff inside. And then we're on the final page. What the heck is this Pierre Lautrec guy, Mom's real dad? Scandal. We found an address for someplace in Canada. We've got to go check it out. Time to hit the road. So that's all of her notes so far. So we're going to go out. We've done this here part before, but oh, which way do I go? Oh, I gotta go this way. I gotta go this way, and then I gotta go this way. There we go. Okay. So now we're leaving.
All right. Time to order that room service.
This is not the kind of place that has a room service. I'm sorry.
What?
Hotels do room service. This is a motel.
Just like the summer place was a mobile home and not a trailer.
Right. But the other way around. But there's a restaurant and lounge right next door, though. I'm gonna head down there and get us dinner, okay? And I'm going to have a cocktail while I wait. It's been a long day. I'll be back with something to eat soon.
Well, all right. That's almost like room service.
What do you want to eat?
Oh, burger?
Burger it is. Do your homework.
I knew I shouldn't have brought my backpack on this trip. Now Mom expects me to do my homework. Well, I guess there's not much else to do cooped up in this motel room.
Oh, how lovely. Dirt-flavored water. No thanks.
Holy Bible.
Ooh, a visitor's guide. Oh, um, hmm.
Dad. Hey, Tessa Bear. Hope you had a good day. Busy with some work. late tonight, but we'll talk to you tomorrow. Thinking of you always, Dad. What's up, Tessa Bear? Nothing, just gonna cross the Canada border soon. Wanted to say hi. Canada? What for? We found some clues in Grandma and Grandpa's old summer house, and we think there might be more to find at another place across the border. So we're gonna check it out. Tess, are you hunting for bootlegger gold without me? Maybe. We're gonna see what we find. Can't wait to hear all about it once you're back, and to get my cut of the action. Can't wait to talk to you too. I had a question. It's about you and Mom. I feel a bummer incoming, but okay. Well, you always said Mom wanted you to leave, and that's why you're not living with us now, no more. But Mom said you were the one that wanted to leave, so I'm confused. She said that, huh? Well, I'd say it was mutual, kid. But I had a big opportunity out here, and I had to take it. I understood your mom didn't want to come along, and that's okay. That's why you left home and quit Video Galaxy and everything. It's not the same without you here or at the store. Ha, I'm sure the store is even better without me. Who wants their dad as their boss? But you made the store so fun. The window displays and the Halloween costume contest and the movie quote trivia. The new manager is just boring. So what is your big opportunity out there? Well, you know I headed out here for a new biz venture and I'm in the investment stage. Can't wait to tell you more about it, but just wouldn't feel comfortable till I know it's going to pan out. Just want to make sure everything's perfect for when I tell you more. Remember when you were little and we worked on that book you drew me for weeks and I wouldn't let me peek at it till it was all done? I've still got that book right here with me and you didn't want me to see it till you had it all perfect. This is just like that. You still have that? Yeah, I'd never part with it, no way, no how. I just don't want to disappoint you by jumping the gun. You understand, don't you, kiddo? Yeah, I can't wait to hear more. Soon, I hope. Got to get back to it. Love you, Tessa Bear. Love you too. Hey, Frankie, we survived the abandoned summer home. And how haunted was it? Very. Oh my God. How many ghosts did you see? Nothing but ghosts, but the place was packed full of them. Damn, I want to see a ghost. Speaking of spooky, how did your mom react to you telling her about Nevada? Shut up. Hello, I didn't tell her. You are so obsessed with that. You need to tell her. What if she doesn't let you go? I'm gonna, and she will let me go. Just do it now. Okay, I will when it's the right time. When? Okay. So, did you find her what you were looking for? Yes and no. We are heading up to Canada tomorrow. What? Yeah, we found some stuff about who my grandpa might have really been. We're gonna see if we can find out more about him. What, you might be part Canadian? Yeah, 1-4 maple syrup running through my blood. I'll call and tell you about it when we're home. Reception out here is bad. Now, I have to stop right there. As a Canadian, why do some games always have to poke at Canada? And you can't be half Canadian. Well, dual citizenship, but we're not talking about dual, just the Canadian part. That's always been a little bit of a craw. It's always stuck in my craw a little bit that some Americans or a lot of Americans think that all Canadians live in the Arctic and that, we're all maple syrup and all that. But anyway, we're getting off of the story. I'll have to do my pet peeving later. Anyway, she says, I'll call and tell you about it when we're home. Reception out here is bad. We're in a weird little motel for the night. It's pretty cool. It's old vintage, and my mom's getting me a burger from the bar. That's awesome. Well, have you looked around the motel room? Is there anything weird in there? Probably. If I find anything weird, I'll text you about it. Put phone in pocket. Francine wants to hear about weird stuff in here. I should text message her if I find anything interesting. But, oh, what's that? Oh, I'd already turned it on the other way. What's a sleep shirt? At some point, adults get them. They are from a concert or a college. Which is this? My mom's college. That's cool. I don't know. I think it might go right. I think I might go right to work after high school. My mom would explode though. You're going to hate this. What? Your mom is right. You should go to college. You can do your ideas after. School is long. I'll be a million years old when I graduate. Yeah, but so will the boys. Million-year-old boys. Mummies, yes. I will shut up, but you should go. You're too smart. You need to show them.
Oh, yeah. Definitely stealing these.
I already picked it up once, but do homework.
Hey, it's burger time. How's that homework coming along?
Fine. How was the restaurant?
Ugh, overpriced. But I guess that's the price you pay for convenience. Here's your burger.
Thanks.
Enjoy. I'm gonna call August.
Tell her I said hi.
August? Guess where I am? At a motel in Powhatan. Tess and I took a little road trip. She says hi. We paid a visit to the old summer house. You remember the summer house? Mobile home. Yes, it's still there. Anyway, we came away with some questions about Mom and Dad.
Francine wants to hear about weird stuff in here. I should text. Oh, the burger is my rival and I will defeat it. Ha.
Do you think, could Dad have... Yeah, she's here. Hold on. She wants to talk to you. I'm going out for a smoke. Back in a few.
Hello, Teresa.
Hi, Aunt August.
This is all... It's pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah, that's one word for it.
How do you feel about it?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
Me neither. It's so surreal.
I can't imagine Grandma having an affair, but I also don't think she would have if it wasn't the right thing to do.
Yeah, it seems pretty out of character, but she was an interesting person. My dad... I was still pretty young when our dad died. For your mom, I think this is all a lot harder on your mom than on me. I never really knew him.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I've spent enough on therapy to almost be over it. Did you guys find anything out there? I haven't been since we were kids.
We found your old friend, Nightshade.
Oh, Nightshade. I'd forgotten about him.
Kind of a spooky name.
Yeah, I was a spooky kid. You know, our dad dying really did shake me up. Nightshade was to try and fill that void, I guess.
That must have been hard.
Yeah. What about the house? What was it like?
It, it was pretty beat up.
Yeah. I'm surprised it was still standing.
I guess part of me hoped we could just move out there.
Move out there? Oh my gosh. You're breaking my heart. You'd rather live in the middle of nowhere than in Chicago?
What?
With me, in the townhouse. Didn't your mom say?
No. What about Mom? Can she stay with you?
Of course, both of you, but she doesn't want to.
What do you mean?
She... Look, you should talk to her about it. It isn't my place.
Why didn't...
Oh, hold on. Work is calling. I gotta go. Love you, Teresa.
Love you too, Aunt August.
Lo, I have vanquished the mighty burger.
And Jocelyn is looking at him, and it's so obvious that she forgot her line, and of course she did, because she only got off book a few days before, and he's just staring at her.
Uh-huh.
And Todd needs her to say it, otherwise the whole scene makes no sense, and it's dead quiet. It's opening night! And so then, she just says, "Who are you? The Pirate of Penzance?" Tess?
What?
Are you even listening to what I'm saying?
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm listening.
If you want to just drive quietly for a while, that's fine. I can do that.
This drive is so freaking boring. I wonder what's going on with Dad and Francine. Road buddy driving directions North America. Send to printer back to directions start. 861 Orange Street, Greenville, Missouri. And 5488381213 US. And Panther Chicken is their US distance. Oh,
Wait, where's my cell phone? Did I leave it in my backpack? Oh no.
What?
My cell phone. I left my cell phone at the hotel.
Are you sure?
Yes, I looked everywhere. It's not in the glove box. It's not in my backpack. I don't have the charger either. I must have left it on the charger at the hotel. We have to go back and get it.
Tess, we have been driving for over an hour already. We are not driving all the way back to the motel just so you can have your phone for one day.
You don't understand. It might be gone if we don't go back for it.
I'm sure it'll be in the motel lost and found. We can pick it up on the way home.
Mom, we have to turn around. We haven't been driving for an hour.
Yes, we have. We left 1 hour and 18 minutes ago.
Well, we can drive faster on the way back.
I am not breaking the speed limit and getting pulled over and getting a ticket because you can't wait till tonight to get
I wouldn't have left my phone there if it wasn't for you. You were lying to me, and I was so distracted. And now you won't even go back. And
Hold on. I was lying to you? When was I lying to you?
you didn't tell me we could stay with August. Why would you just lie to me and say August was unwilling to help us?
I didn't lie. She doesn't want to help. Helping would be buying the house, and when I asked, she said no.
But she offered to let us stay with her.
And I said no. There's a million reasons why that's a bad idea.
At least we'd be sleeping in a bed and not a car.
We aren't gonna sleep in the car. I'll figure something out.
Aren't you concerned? We have no plan. You have no plan.
I have a plan. Money might be tight, but it's not like I don't have a job.
If you and Dad were still together, where do you think we would be right now?
I don't know, Tess.
Do you think we still would have lost the house?
Where are you going with this?
You're always trying to make him look bad. But while he was here, we were fine.
We were fine?
Maybe he wouldn't have had to pursue his dreams somewhere else if you had been more supportive of him. He was always working on stuff. He would know what to do.
That's not what was going on. And don't bring your dad into this.
Why not? Why can't we talk about Dad? Actually talk about Dad for once? The divorce,
I don't want to have this discussion right now.
Fine. You don't want to have this discussion? I'll just find out when I go to Nevada.
What?
When I see Dad when I go next month.
You're not going to Nevada next month.
Yes, I am. I already have the tickets.
What do you mean? With what money?
From my business, I'm going.
From your business. I can't believe you. That you would go behind my back?
If you just told me what was happening, I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have to ask Dad to tell me the truth.
The truth? Please. Oh, so that's what this is all about, huh? You want to know what's the truth? Fine. Here's the truth. The divorce wasn't mutual. I divorced him. Your father announced he was going to Reno to become a full-time gambler and expected me to say, "Oh, sure, honey, feel free to abandon me and my daughter and dying mother to try out your next get-rich-quick scheme." What? What kind of person would think a marriage could work with that kind of distance? So then I have to be the bad guy, just like always. He gets to run away and be the fun parent, and I have to be the mean mom and do all the work. So I divorced him. I'm sure he's just as proud of his new job as I am, and that's why you're hearing about it now. So sure, go to Nevada, ask him all about it. I'm sure he'll tell you the truth.
Not only did I lose my phone, but I got in a fight with Mom. This sucks. I guess now we're just going to sit here in silence until we get to the stupid houseboat. What a fun road trip. That was sarcastic.
It's a dead end.
It's not a dead end. We just have to get out and walk.
Where, Tess?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I think it's through here. Thanks for the help, by the way.
Look, I know you're upset. We both are. Let's just get in, see what we can find about Pierre, and get out. Before I change my mind.
Agreed.
Well, looks like we finally made it to the houseboat we saw in the picture, most likely owned by the mystery man, aka Pierre Ledrec. Whatever we find here better be worth it. Oh,
How are we supposed to get on board?
Maybe there's something around here we can use.
we want to get across to the boat, but if we try to jump that gap, we'll break our skin bones. Maybe there's something around here we can use to get across.
Yikes. Somebody has anger issues. Couldn't just set down the knife gently, could ya?
What can we find? What could we find that we could get on the boat? So what can we use?
This is so stupid. We're trespassing. We need to go back home.
But
What if you fall off and break your neck, Tess? Or who knows what's even in that boat? Or if the floorboards are all rotted, or...
But we're already here. And the trailer home...
Mobile home.
The mobile home was fine. I just think if we go back now, what's the point? Don't you want to know what happened to Grandma? To find Pierre?
Okay, fine. You stay here, and I'll see what I can find.
No, you can't go in without me.
Don't tell me what I can't do, Tess. No matter how grown up you think you might be, I'm still your mother.
You're right. I'm sorry. We've done all of this so far together. I just don't want to give that up.
All right. We'll do it together, but I should go first.
No, I should go.
No way! What if you fall off?
I could say the same to you. I should go first. I'm not gonna let my poor, aged mother walk across a rickety bridge before I'm sure it's safe.
Let's flip a coin. Call it heads or tails.
Heads. I lost?
In a manner of speaking.
After you.
All right. Here I go.
Careful.
Not very climactic.
Not quite as scary as I thought.
Yeah, this thing is pretty sturdy. Especially for just sitting out here for a few decades. Let's hope we can say the same for the rest of the boat.
Wow, this is from when Grandma was really young.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this one.
You look a lot like her.
Really? I always thought I looked more like my father.
Maybe you were just imagining things?
What? Oh, you mean because he might not have been my father? I suppose I can see the resemblance now that I think about it.
You have her smile.
I was surprised to receive another letter from you so soon. A houseboat. It's a romantic thought living right on the water. But don't you suppose it might be a bit small for both of us and two children, including a teenager? Couldn't you have written to me before making this decision? We are still here waiting for the heat to die down. While I'm excited to start our new life afresh, I have begun to rack up worries. How will the children react with all they've already been through? What do you suppose my parents will think? And us just disappearing? My poor mother, she's already lost a son in law. Won't people come looking for us? Are you sure there's no other way, Helen?
A letter from Grandma.
Can you imagine if my mother had actually moved us up here to stay?
I'd be Canadian.
You wouldn't even exist.
Whoa. What?
Well, who knows if I would have had a daughter if my whole life had changed back then. I certainly wouldn't have met your father.
Wow. So, this is like looking into an alternate reality. I'd like to live in another reality.
Like what?
One where you and Dad were still together? I mean, I just wish you two were able to work things out.
Well, it's not possible. There's no way to that reality from here.
The Magazine for Men, Gentlemen, October 1968. Oh, a 12-page pictorial on the girls of Iceland, novella Istanbul by Night by Kamikaze, author Richard Volpe, Winter Campus Fashions, Gentleman Interviews, director J.R. Ritter, fiction by Rick Baker Norris and Robert Durant, humor by Hal Quinn and Ken McKay. Huh.
It's locked. This must be where the money is.
I seriously doubt that, but regardless, we'll have to...
Can I just kick it in?
I'd say you're free to try, but I don't want you hurting yourself.
How sturdy can it be? Ow! All right, pretty sturdy.
Pierre's office, whatever's in there, could blow the lid off this whole thing. Of course it's locked because nothing's ever easy.
Cool. Nobody to spy on, though.
Travel expenses, tank of gas, postcards, lunch, motel, six-pack beer, dinner, stamps, breakfast, liquor.
Damn, 40 grand.
We've definitely found our man.
This must have been from when he drove up here. Imagine spending $6 on a steak lunch.
Or $7 for a tank of gas.
Did people just drink more back then?
Yeah, I think so. But this is a lot, even for 1968.
Boy, really getting into the sea captain persona, aren't we? Did the boat ever even leave this dock?
Excuse me. Oh, it looks like he had a room and stuff already for the girls.
Oh, it's for 4 players. Sorry, Pierre.
Please don't go on about the silly ideas in my head. My concerns are far from silly. This affects all of us. You say we'll live, we'll have everything we could ever hope for, but I'm not the one who decided to run off across the border and have silly little Helen pick up her entire life and her children's lives at the drop of a hat to follow, no matter how much money was involved. I hope for things that money can't buy, treasured friendships I've held since I was a girl, my relationship with my parents and siblings, satisfying work where I get to help people, my children to grow up in the loving company of their grandparents and their friends. These are the things you ask me to give up, and for what? Isolation, an unfamiliar place, a leaky boat, money to spend on what? Does it matter if everything else is lost? Helen.
You tell him, Grandma.
Yeah, not one to mince words.
All those years of writing advice columns paid off, I guess. Kinda nice that she was thinking about you guys, too. Not just uprooting your life, dumping you in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I can't imagine what it would have been like to grow up here.
You'd have to learn French.
Sacre bleu.
Oh no, it's already happening.
Well, he did do a nice job as far as getting it ready, I guess, by the looks of things.
Just like Silent Hill.
What?
Oh, it's this video game we played at Francine's house. It's a horror game. She really likes that stuff.
Seriously, Tess? You're thinking about video games right now?
It's foggy in the game.
Oh.
Dodge this.
Well, what are we going to get to? So we got to find, there's got to be something that we can search for that will be able to unlock that door. Oh, wait, I wonder. Well, there's got to be something that I'm not seeing. Well, I don't know where to look now. Oh,
quite the party boat Pierre had going on here.
No kidding.
I kind of want to clean up the rest of these.
Ugh, why?
Well, they're all in the bucket except these two. They've been separated from their friends for so many years. Now they will be reunited at last.
Well, let's go back down this way and see if I missed anything. Oh, I didn't go in here.
Wow, that is a lot to spend on whiskey.
$45?
A lot for back then, I mean. Whiskey was more expensive then, too. Plus, judging from the state of this place, this was probably a reoccurring order.
Geez, slow it down, Pierre.
I don't think he was handling my mother's change of heart too well.
With this amount of booze, it doesn't look like he was handling anything too well.
Listen, let's just get back to it. It's cold in this busted old boat.
Okay, so booze cabinet.
Attention, every... Oh, man, what? This doesn't work. Should have seen that coming. The burglary ring! Mom, Grandma's boyfriend here was a bank robber. Why else would he have this?
Maybe my mother sent it to him.
For what?
To keep him abreast of current events?
Oh, come on, Mom. Grandma had a thing going with a bank robber. How cool is that?
Well, okay, they didn't rob any banks. It was the jewelry counters at department stores and things like that.
Department store robber doesn't quite have the same ring to it.
And it wasn't robbery, it was burglary.
What's the difference?
A robbery is when you take something from someone under duress. A burglary, you take it when they're unaware, I think.
You think?
Listen, it's been a while since I've brushed up on my criminology.
And why are they so sure it was men?
What?
It says the men broke into the store, but there were no witnesses. So how do they know it was men?
You're thinking lady robbers.
Like Catwoman.
I like it. Very cinematic.
Do you think Grandma could have helped?
Are you seriously asking if I think my mother was an accomplice in all this?
Why not?
She had 2 kids at home, and I just don't see it.
Seems like there was a lot about Grandma you weren't seeing.
Excuse me?
Am I wrong?
Maybe not.
So, if we read that, it says local and state police are looking for a group of thieves who made off with an undisclosed amount of cash from Kleiman Clothier in a burglary Saturday night. According to state police, the men broke into the store around 1:20 a.m. They dismantled the store safe, taking the money bag before fleeing. There was no witnesses. We are encouraging local businesses to deposit all their cash to their banks at the end of business day, said Officer Randall Weston at the Portland Police. Until the burglars have been apprehended, it's too risky to leave any money in the store overnight. Michigan State Police have set up an anonymous tip line for any information on the identity of the thieves. So, we're still not date, description, debit, credit, August, cash, travel supplies, lunch, postcards, etc. Boat, Eidolon, receipt, groceries, Charlie's, boat supplies, Charlie's, Keller's whiskey, craps, poker, lunch with guys, September, October.
Boy, he really burned through it.
I can't imagine just spending $40,000 on nothing.
Well, some of it was on this boat.
Yeah, seems like he really loved it.
Can you imagine Grandma living here?
Can you imagine August living here?
Maybe then she would have been a famous painter, because she would have, had to paint a bunch of stuff to make it less ugly.
For sure.
And you and Grandma would have had to fish every day.
This is a very tempting scene you're painting.
I'm imagining something like Little House on the Prairie, but on a boat.
Little houseboat on the river?
Rolls off the tongue.
Well, Well, I'm not finding anything that would help open up that door. I really don't know where to go next. Well, I wonder what happens if we do this. Okay, we can't do anything. All right, so we're sort of stuck because oh, wait now. Hang on.
Lautrec! That's the name of the mystery man. Think he's got mail? Guess we'll never know. It's locked anyway.
Maybe that's for the best. Tampering with other people's mail is illegal.
Probably should have looked at that first before going anywhere else, but I didn't. Oh, peeps, I do not know where to look next because it's not going to let us do anything until we actually open up that door. But we can't get in because it's locked and we can't find a key. And we've looked in every room. And we've looked in every drawer and we can't find a way to get into that room. So I'm not sure where to go next. Like, I mean, I would think the most logical thing would be to be able to get the chair off of this right here, because I think we should be able to lift it up. But I don't see anything. I don't see a way where to go to find a way to unlock the doors. Because it's not giving me any, like, see now, there's another one right there. We should be able to, I would say, we should be able to open that up. But I'm not seeing anything else. I'm not seeing anything else at all. Like, I don't see any keys. I don't. Like, see, there's nothing. There's nothing there that. Oh, wait, hold on. Well, I guess we found it. So let's go back up. That may be what we're looking for, what we need. Well, I'm glad I didn't give up. Oh. Why? I received your latest letter. This is my final response. You say you did all this for me, but you didn't. Everything you've done, you did for yourself. You were the one who was unsatisfied with our home, our income, and always wanted more. You were the one who made the decision to get more money through reckless, illegal means. You were the one who decided to run to Canada, to save your own skin without even telling me until it was too late to do anything but follow along. I'm not following along anymore. You say these are your kids too. Of course they are. But they're my children as well. I'm here with them every day, comforting their grief, trying to console them over the loss of their father, trying my very hardest to keep up the roots. But I'm getting used to it, used to doing this on my own, used to speaking for myself, to living this new life. I'm regaining my footing. I'm starting to feel okay.
Hmm. So I guess that's it. Grandma had enough time on her own. Without Grandpa, without Pierre. She realized she liked things better that way.
Can you blame her?
No, not at all. It was her chance to have her own independence. And who would want to give up their whole life, everything they know, just for some guy and some money?
People have done worse for less.
Yeah, but Grandma had a pretty good life, didn't she? Her advice column, her art, her kids, her house. Maybe she just needed a little time to herself to realize how good she had it.
You say you'll do whatever it takes to make me happy, that you'll give me everything I've always deserved to have. I don't know how else to tell you this, but I think you already have. All I want now is to be left alone, free to lead this new life by my own means. Do not contact me or the children again. This is over for all of us. I think we were happy once. I hope you find happiness again. Helen. I wonder if, but I don't think, but I don't think that Tess, I don't think she understands that was another door here that was locked. Where is it? There was another door that was locked. But maybe I'm just imagining things and that was. Oh, wait. Oh no, okay, we're just going backwards again. Okay, so I'm thinking that we can leave now. No, we can't leave yet. All right, so we're still missing something. So what are we missing? Okay, it wasn't in here that we're missing anything. It's on the boat. Okay, so there's something else that we're missing. But I'm trying to think of what it is that we are missing. I don't know. Now I'm really like, okay, so they unlocked the office, but where else to go from there? Okay, peeps, I am going to pause right here because I need to figure out where we're going to go from here because I'm just going to go right around in a circle. We found out a lot of stuff in this, but we unlocked the room. We got the final letter from Helen, but we don't know what else is taking place. There's something else that we have to find. And I'm not sure where to find it. So, what I am going to do right now is I'm going to end this episode here on the houseboat because we have just, there's still some clues that we need to find. They figured out a few things, but Pierre got the last letter from Helen. But we don't know where Leo fits into this. We don't know where the robbery fits, where the burglary fits into this story. And we don't know what else we're going to find on the boat before we can leave to head back home. So we still have some clues to find. So we will end this episode here. For right now, I may decide to come back to this episode if I figure out how to find the next clues. Um, I just don't know. I just don't know where else to find clues. I thought I found them all, but there's still something we're missing because we can't leave. We can't leave there until we find something else. So I'm not sure what that something else is, but we'll leave that in suspense for now, and we will stop right here. So we will pick up. Um, we will pick up right here when we come back. We'll pick up right here and see if we can find any clues, any more clues besides the ones that we got. Um, so we got to remember the year they're researching the year 1968, and they discovered here that there was a burglary in 68. And this Pierre guy, he had $40,000, and he got all this stuff. He left his home, and he went to Canada, and he's somehow involved with Ellen and her kids. And according to the letters, Tess and Opal now believe that Pierre is the father of Opal and August. So that is where we are right now. So that's the gist of where I am getting it. So I need to figure out the other clues to find on this houseboat. So it's not. I had written down boathouse, but it's a houseboat. Houseboat. Okay. I'm writing down some stuff here, just to figure out what direction to take. Um, I'm thinking now I probably should have had myself on webcam, but I didn't do that. Okay. Excuse me. All right. So um let's go back into the office. Now I want to make sure that I was thinking about something, and oh no, this one right here. That Oh, there was this here. After we read the letter, we didn't pick up this
Looks
key.
like a mailbox key.
Oh, I was hoping that would turn up.
I swear, you could be so nosy sometimes.
All right, so we found the last clue. I never thought of that key, and then after I shut us off, I got remembering, and I realized there was something in there that we did not take. But then I remembered the mailbox that we had seen um, at the very beginning. And let's see, open mailbox, pick up envelope.
Looks like Pierre tried to mail this, but he messed up the postage or something. Let's crack this bad boy open.
Wait, opening other people's mail? I don't know, Tess.
If this guy was your real father, you're his next of
If
kin,
this guy
so
was
it's
your
fine.
real father, you're his next of kin, so it's fine.
Is that how that works?
I don't know, probably. Makes sense to me.
I suppose you have a point.
Let's see what we've got here.
Why? Return to sender. No such address. To whom it may concern, I now confess my culpability for a spat of burglaries which resulted in the theft of almost $500,000. I had worked as a property inspector for Jean County for over 10 years. At a poker game in 1966, I was approached by a man interested in trading blueprints for mine and my knowledge for cash. He and a few others targeted department stores and other businesses that carried large amounts of cash overnight. This relationship developed and I became more and more involved. I was given 10% of the proceeds from the robberies in exchange for information on how they could evade detection from the store's security. As time went on, the stores they chose to hit became riskier and riskier. I had no way to back out of the arrangement as they had threatened not only my safety but that of my family's as well. Seeing no other option, I falsified a death certificate with papers I lifted from the county office. I left my wife and daughters to cross the border under an assumed name, giving them instructions to follow me. They never did, and I wish that I regret having asked them to. What little of my stolen profits remain, I have destroyed. My wife, Helen, knew nothing of my crimes until it was too late. She only went along with the story of my death because she had no other choice. She is innocent. My decision to involve myself in this series of crimes was mine alone. I ask only that you leave my wife and daughters alone. This is my confession. Leonardo Lambros.
So Pierre was my dad?
He wrote this whole confession, but it never made it. It's been here ever since.
I can't believe it.
Well, it says right there.
No, I mean rhetorically, Tess. Jeez.
Right.
Uh, I... So my mother wasn't having an affair at all. Or whatever this would have been.
Not except with Grandpa's secret identity.
So my father hadn't died when we thought he'd had a heart attack. He was just here, on this dock. We never got to know him. He was just a car ride away. August and I suffered over something that never even happened.
It kind of did happen, though, didn't it? As far as you knew, it did. You lived with that your whole life, so, to you, it did.
I can't believe I can't believe he just abandoned us. All this time, he was here. He gave up his family, his children.
For an old boat and some booze.
I wish I could have talked to him. Just one more time. And my mother
Oh,
living
this is sad.
a lie for the rest of her life. I can't even imagine. I just wish I could have talked to her about it. While she was alive, I just...
Wish she could have trusted you?
Yeah. If we could have just... She didn't have to carry all this alone. I can't believe she would do that to us, lie to us, her whole life. Why didn't she say anything? Even when we were all grown up.
Maybe she was trying to protect you.
Yeah, maybe. August was so little. But I was old enough to know the truth. I just wish we would have talked.
So, that's it? He spent all his money, tried to send this confession, and disappeared, and he never came back? Do you think he could still be alive?
I don't know. Honestly, I honestly don't care. It doesn't really matter, does it? Either way, he's gone.
You don't want to keep going? Maybe we could find...
No, I think we found enough.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mom.
He pretended to die. But he really just left me, like everyone else.
I didn't leave you.
Well, maybe not yet. But your dad...
I thought you said you were the one who kicked Dad out.
I mean... Well, it wasn't quite like that. I guess... Listen. I'll give you the full story in the car. I'm freezing out here.
Yeah, me too.
Tess, thanks for doing this. For coming with me.
Of course.
And for pushing me to find out what happened.
Just doing my job.
I know I haven't been the best mom lately. But I am so lucky to have such an incredible, kind...
Oh, Mom.
Beautiful, hardworking.
Stop. You'll make me cry.
Just such an amazing daughter.
I love you, Mom.
Aww.
I love you too, honey.
Hey, Mom. I was thinking about something. I wonder what Grandma would say about all this.
Good question. What do you think?
I don't think she'd be too happy. Now, girls, I hid those private things away so people wouldn't find them. I don't know why you couldn't leave well enough alone. Well, if you didn't want people to find it, maybe you should have gotten rid of it. Well, okay. Maybe I did want you to find it. A little bit.
So you asked about what happened with me and Dad.
Uh-huh.
Well, your dad, you know, was always looking for the next thing. Always had a new idea to try that was going to fix all his problems, our problems. And for a while, it was the video store. And then that sales thing, and then he decided that he was going to be a professional poker player.
Is that what you meant by full-time gambler?
Yeah. I mean, not really a gambler. He's not playing with his own money. It's all tournaments and stuff. They're playing as a sport.
That's kind of cool.
It's certainly, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's following his dreams. He might not make it, but he is going for it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I never really thought about it in that kind of light.
I mean, I wish he could have been here, but he had a dream, and he had to follow it. I get it.
Right, my little web entrepreneur.
It's like Matt Damon in Rounders.
It's not really like Rounders. I mean, he wins a lot in Rounders, and he's a lot more handsome.
He must really like poker.
He likes it, but I wouldn't say that's the real reason he left. The split came at a really hard time. The theater was doing worse, and I was spending all my time there. Then your grandmother started really declining and needed more and more help. I think when I decided we needed to move in with her to care for her, well, being a full-time caretaker for his mother-in-law was not something your father ever signed up for. So he left for Nevada. He wanted to stay married. Said we could make it work. But by that time...
It was already over.
Yeah, exactly. I realized that this was a pattern that would never really end. Do you blame me for ending it?
No, I get it. You needed his support, and he just ran away. Kind of forced your hand.
Yeah, kind of.
That sucks, Mom. But I do miss him. I'm sorry for buying the tickets.
Oh,
I should have talked to you first. I guess I thought, I don't know, that Dad, like, explained everything to me in a way that made sense, and that he was living some great life out there.
no, you shouldn't apologize. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. I guess I was embarrassed. That I would have married such a ding-dong. Professional gambler. I didn't want to have to say it out loud. But I guess you can't keep running away from your problems forever.
Now I have these tickets, and I don't know what to do.
I think you should go.
To Reno?
Yeah. I think it would be good for you to hear his side of the story. We may not always get along, but he's not a bad guy. And you guys have a good relationship. You should spend some time with him. I think it'd be good for both of you.
Are you sure, Mom?
Yeah, I'm sure. But it's not over Thanksgiving, right?
Oh, God, no. And Miss August mac and cheese? Fat chance. I'm proud of you, Mom.
For what?
What do you mean, for what? You're kick-ass. How many moms would stop packing up their house to drive their daughter all over Michigan to search for a family secret? Or run their own business, run a community theater? That's pretty cool.
All right, all right. Maybe not the brightest idea from a financial perspective, but it is pretty cool. Thanks, honey. That means a lot. And speaking of businesses, that's pretty impressive that you made enough money to buy a plane ticket.
Yeah, it's exciting that people are willing to pay me to design websites.
Well, I've seen what you can do, and you do a great job.
Thanks, Mom.
I'm serious. When I saw your web stuff, I mean, I don't always know what I'm looking at, but I know it looks good.
Thanks.
An artist's eye, just like your grandma.
And my mom. But maybe it skipped over my aunt.
Come on, her painting wasn't that bad. Well, I guess I always imagined that you'd go to Ford like Grandma and me. It's silly, but it's not fair of me. God knows I didn't do everything my mom wanted me to do.
Like doing Kurt?
I'm gonna let that double entendre pass right by me. But yeah, it's hard to let go, to see you as an adult, not just my baby girl.
Mom.
You were so cute back then, even cuter than now.
Stop.
And you had the biggest head. Everyone said it. Everyone said, that's the baby with the biggest head.
Bowling ball head, the bowling ball baby.
Yep. And it was all your dad. On my side, we all have perfect, tiny little heads, like golf balls.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think about the whole August thing?
Moving in with her?
Yeah, I guess it's a big decision, moving to Chicago.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly.
Would you want to move in with her?
It seems like a good choice. Even if it's just for a while, at least we'd have a place to stay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Are you worried about the theater? Or my school?
These days I'm worried about everything, but I'm confident too. Confident we can figure it out.
Yeah.
We've been through so much this last year. You've been through so much. I have to have faith that we'll continue to make things work.
Yeah. Me too.
I will say, August's house is pretty nice.
Her bathtub is the size of my bedroom.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be worth it for the bathtub alone. We should call August and tell her about all this.
Oh, hey August, guess what? Our dad really is our dad.
You can sleep easy. We're not French Canadian after all.
Whatever we end up doing, I'm just glad. I'm glad you're with me.
Yeah, me too.
So this looks like it is the end of Open Roads. I think we've completed the game. Open Roads, A Journey of Heart and Home has officially come to a close. This cozy, mature narrative adventure followed Tess and Opal through family secrets, long buried memories, and complicated love between a mother and daughter. Their journey across 2003, a year shaped by uncertainty and quiet resilience, gave us a story filled with reflection, vulnerability, and connection. From the attic discovery to the long drive north, every chapter revealed something new about who they were and who they were becoming. And now, at the end of the road, their story stands as a reminder that healing isn't always loud. Sometimes it's found in the small conversations, the shared silences, and the courage to face the truth together.